Hello? I am intent on beating Isaac and getting my reward. I have beaten him 4 times now, I believe. And today shall be number 5. And to do so, we're going to be playing as Cain. Why not? Why not Cain? I should probably decide these things before I, start recording. But Simon, isn't this more fun? Isn't this much more fun if I can just choose on the fly and don't really know what I was doing? Like originally I was like, I'm gonna play as either Eve or Samson. That was my thought process before I pressed the record button, and then I pressed the record button, and everything in my life changed. But will it be a good idea? So far, I'd say the answer to that question is yes, on account that we're getting so much money. And we have a decent amount of damage because we're Cain. And there's a store over here, which I'll enter in a second. What's over here? Question mark. Spider baby. Spider revenge. So now we can take damage, and then spiders will fall out of her face. Plus, we have this nice little blop on our head now. So that's good. That's wonderful. I'm not gonna buy either of those things. I think I put more value into putting some money into our donation machine. 2 whole coins. Wonderful. Was hoping for 2. That's a good number. That's the kind of numbers I like to work with. I'm gonna do it. Whatever. More coins. I could buy something from the store right now, but I don't know what the items are. And it seems like a bad idea. It seems wasteful. Seems oddly wasteful to do that. Don't really have a good reason to do that. Don't really have a particular shop item I want. And as such, we're just gonna go. Does it actually say? No, it doesn't actually say what the trinket does when you hold the back button. That'd be kind of good, actually, I think. Because Ace of Spades, I'm pretty sure it just increases the chance of getting tarot cards, but sometimes it's just nice to be sure, But I guess that's just sort of the point. You sort of figure out as you go along what things do. Because that's how Isaac does things. That's how Isaac explains to you how to play gum. And we will learn. We will adapt, we will transform into this wonderful world of Isaac. One day I will actually read what these things do, but until then it's just going to be an exciting adventure of, is this what it does, or isn't it? And then people will say, yes, Gar, yes it is. And I will say, I will remember this and instantly forget. Because that's how I remember things. I just don't. That's how I do it. And that's good enough for me. Now, Monstro, not really the most exciting fight. We fought him so many times at this point that I'm surprised Monstro still even wants to fight us, but he's adamant. He always wants a little bit more of the old Cain train. And that's alright. A little bit of extra damage whenever it decides to activate. I believe it might actually be based on your luck stat if it actually becomes red, but I'm not 100% sure about that. That might be wrong. I might be wrong about that, but if it is, then, well, Cain's as good a character as any to get it with, really. I mean, he has the lucky foot, which does give him a little bit more luck than the average bear, so there is that. I'm gonna try and see it in my secret rooms here. And it is, there's 2 keys. That means I don't need to blow up these rocks over here, which I was planning on blowing up otherwise. But since we have gotten 2 keys, we can move on to the next floor and see if there are great treasures waiting for us. So far, an arcade room, which is not overly impressive, but it may lead to some extra mun-muns, if I so desire to get some extra mun-muns. Didn't actually notice the tear that was flying towards me, so that actually scared me somewhat, but that's how Isaac does it. That's Isaac doesn't pull any punches and then decides to punch me in the face. Flat penny. I'll actually take that because that will make a whole bunch of keys. And I like having keys. Having keys means I can open things, and if I can open things, ooh, then we got it going on. I need to stop taking random damage. That's not so great. That's not something I want at all, and somehow I've gotten hit by several tears this run already, and it seems rather silly. It seems like something I should be avoiding, and I'm not. I'm not avoiding it at all. Is there a tinted rock here? This room has so many rocks. No tinted rock, though. Very, very rude. But there is one over here. Perhaps this one will contain the treasures I seek. The treasures being a soul heart because I lost mine in a silly way. But there we go. We even got 2. Look at that. Habit, kind of pointless because we don't actually have an item, so I'm just gonna take that. Habit's probably good. Like, habit's generally an item which you can take, and it'll probably be worthwhile. But simultaneously, I don't really want to take damage. It doesn't really seem worth it to me right now. So I might as well not. I think I'm actually gonna go to my arcade room and gamble a couple times because there's a lot of hearts on this floor right now. Just get a bit extra, a little bit of money. Might actually get, like, a little bit of extra health as well if we manage to get the thingy thing. If we manage to get the blood bag or whatever it's called. Didn't expect to get that out of this, at least. Didn't expect to get a key either. What is with my items right now? I am confuzzled. Why did a key come out of there? I don't have an item that... Right, flat penny, because I'm not an idiot. I am not an idiot. Coins can spawn keys. That's why I picked up the flat penny in the first place. I'm glad that my mind is working. My mind is fully functional and is coming up with the great brain thoughts that is helping me survive. I'll take that. Extra damage. At no cost to me. Thank you very much. Extra key in case I needed it. Yeah, look at that head. That is the kind of head I want. More damage just randomly, that's just always good. That's a win-win for me. And then we get the key, which I didn't really need because I already opened a lot of things. I'm gonna go back to my shop just real quick like. I'm gonna see if I can get myself an extra bomb. I might be able to get one from my arcade as well. But if I can just buy one, that would just sort of speed up the process a bit, wouldn't it? There is no bomb. I guess I might start next to my gambling machine for a while. Hope that we can get a bomb from there. Trying to get the boss rush this time around as well. Still need to get that with this character, so worth to go for. I'm gonna go until 10, I think. That's a pill. Alright, whatever, let's just go. Good enough for me. I'm just gonna go. Maybe we can get a bomb from the boss. It happens occasionally. We might get the matchbook. Would be neat. I would appreciate that immensely. Kind of hoping for the explosive diarrhea, but it was not to be. No boom booms for us, and that just means we're going to leave that Tinter Rock alone for now. I'm kind of sad about that, but that's how it is sometimes. Dingle is not even worth mentioning. That's why I haven't even mentioned the name of the boss until that point. Just because he's just so kind. He's the kindest boss. Doesn't try to hurt me at all. Just sort of swoops around and tries to hit me, but in a nice way. I got a screw. I also got that right there. I will gladly take that. Makes our health a little bit on the low side, but for one, it allows us to go down to that challenge room, which may have a bomb in there. May have something useful as well. If it's just a chest, I don't think I'm going to go for it. Yeah, screw that. But yeah, it was worth checking out. Might have been something good in there. But yeah, Guppy's Tail is going to spawn a bunch of extra golden chests. Would probably be useful given that we have the flat penny. Not the flat penny. And that should give us a whole bunch of chests to open, hopefully. Maybe give us some cool items. Make me happy. One red chest, not really ever worthwhile, but I decided to go for it anyway, in the hope that for once it would be kind. But no. Although, like, it doesn't really take that long to clear this out, given that our damage is pretty okay and the enemies we're fighting die fairly quickly. But still, meh. And the golden chest had a single heart. And the Curse of the Maze is speeding up the process as well. That was my entire plan behind the idea. I was hoping that the Curse of the Maze was gonna speed up the process. I was also hoping that guy was gonna spawn right in front of me and hit me with his face. That was one of the many things I was hoping for that particular moment in my life. So happy about that. Happy about that, indeed. Let's try not to get hit by tears anymore. We've gotten hit by so many tears this round already. And there we go. Another one. Another key as well, though. So that's cool. Maybe the item room is going to give us something cool. That would be nice. I would like that. We got a bomb, so that's nice. Ouija board. We got ourselves a Ouija board. It makes our tears go through things. Specifically rocks, which has its uses. Might as well take it. It was a special item in the original Binding of Isaac. I don't know if it's still a special item in this game, but it's fine because again, I don't care. It's an item we haven't gotten yet before, so I might as well take it. It makes our character look fun as well, so that's a good enough reason to take any item, really. If it makes your character look hilarious, then you might as well take it. Why not take it at that point? I'm gonna destroy some of these mushrooms, I think. What's a good place? I think this might be Oh. Tempting. Tempting, tempting. I don't think I'm gonna go for that, though. Not this run. That will basically make every Devil Deal an Angel Room. Although, I already sacrificed my health at the Devil Deal, so there's a chance that that wouldn't work. But I'm not... Like, that item's a bit weird. I've gotten Angel Rooms when I really didn't expect to get them with that. So it's possible that it actually does increase the odds of an Angel Room to the point where you just always get it. But I'm not 100% sure. But it's something I need to do one of these days. I do need to actually try and go for that at some point. But God, I love them Devil Deals, though. Not gonna lie. They are often better. They are often better indeed. No, I don't want that. We are not getting any items from the mushrooms either, and it makes me kind of sad because I could use those. Could use those mushroom items. Could use a magic mushroom right about now to have a little bit of extra health, a little bit of extra damage, a little bit of extra everything. That'd be so good, but no, not gonna get that. Where's that last one? There he is. It's hanging out. That's a pill. I'll take it with me for now. See what it may contain. I want that. I want that fairly badly, actually. Even though the health is a lot more tempting, I think the Pandora's box could be more fun. And that's good enough for me. And plus it would give me 2 soul hearts if I used it on the next floor, I believe. So, which floor am I on right now? Catacombs 1, yeah. So if I use it on the next floor, that would give me 2 soul hearts, I believe. And that would be worthwhile, I do say so myself. Don't shoot me, please. I don't want to get shot again. But I need to get 2 more coins, and I don't know where I'm going to get those. I used all my bombs on mushrooms. And not so much trying to find secret rooms, not so much trying to blow up the shopkeeper. Maybe these poops are going to give us 2 extra coins. Maybe we can just get a coin from clearing out this room. Maybe we can get some coins from killing the boss. Maybe we can get Pageant Boy. Maybe we can just get no coins ever again. All of these things are very possible in the wonderful land of Isaac. Please, just get up. There we go. Jeez. That took forever. Sometimes it just seems to take so long, and other times it just stands still forever. He is very picky about the whole situation. Oh, God, why? Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get any coins here. I mean, I guess like, if he has a bomb, I could see if the secret room is above him. But there is no bomb, so I'm just gonna get that. Oh well. That's kind of sad. I was definitely hoping to be able to buy that particular item. That would have helped us out a little bit, I think. Getting another item from the... I think it's the boss item pool, but I might be wrong. But I think it's that item pool. That would be useful. Plus 2 soul hearts is always better than 1, but no. That's how it goes. Nothing we can really do about that now. Should have been more careful with my bombs, I suppose, if I didn't want that to happen. So if I want to get my boss rush, I actually need to hurry up a bit. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do yet. I think it may depend on what item I'm going to get here, because our build is okay, but it's not super good right now. It's nothing to brag about, honestly. Nothing that I would say like, wow, this is the best build I've ever gotten. Wrath, very easy with the Ouija board on account that we can just do this, which does make life a little bit easier. Is there a tinted rock over here? Not that I can tell. Credit card, I'll take that so much. That would have actually been quite nice to get in the previous floor. I definitely would have used that to get the Pandora's box, but maybe we can use it on a Devil Deal. Maybe we can use it in our shop here. Either of those would be nice. Battery, not really useful in my current situation. Not a bad trinket at all in almost any situation, but right now it's useless, so no thank you. Instead, we're just going to destroy everyone, open this chest. Kind of hoping for an item. That's not really what I was looking for. But maybe we can get something good. Like, I don't know. There might be something waiting for us. Oh god, the Ouija board is so great sometimes, though. For floors like that, for rooms like that, rather. It's just very nice. Very good to destroy your enemies with. We can blow up one of these and get 2 bombs in return. I will gladly do that. And I think I'm just gonna go directly for the boss room. That seems like a good plan. That seems like the kind of plan that's gonna get me the victory. And hopefully a good Devil Deal. And apparently an item room. All in all, looking peachy. Everything's going me. Alright. More damage, still based on luck. We're getting a lot of things which seem to be luck dependent, so that's good. Actually got a red tooth there, so that was a lot of extra damage. Although, I believe the blood clot damage isn't actually super either, but you know, it's a little bit more. It's just a shame it only happens every now and then. If it was more reliable, it would definitely be nicer. And we unlocked the parasite, which I said I unlocked like ages ago when my save file was still doing weird things, but I then unlocked it again afterwards. It was kind of a weird situation. But yeah, Tammy's Head. It's a pretty fun item. It shoots... I don't want any of those. It shoots a whole bunch of tears around you. And actually deals a fair amount of damage. Recharges in the same room. Like, after clearing a room, it recharges, so that's nice. Can we get a devil deal? That would be nice. This dude, the husk, can be very easily destroyed. Was hoping that some of the red tears were going to go for him, but alas... not to be. Can we get a double deal? Alright. That's cool. And that's Krampus, so our credit card is pointless. I might actually use it for the blue map. That does seem like worthless though. That is not something I want. I will go with Tammy's Head. I quite like Tammy's Head. I think I'm just gonna go like this. I'm gonna try and see if we can make it to the boss rush. That's what I'm gonna try to go for. The end goal is still just Isaac right now. That's still the runs we are trying to do. Just kill Isaac and then move along. We only need to kill him one more time after all before we get our nice things. So, it is good to keep that in mind. But still, it would be nice to get the boss rush over with. It would be nice to just be done with that, because then that's just one less character I need to worry about. There's another item unlocked. It would just be nice, you know? It would be great. It would be peachy. Also... if I can get Brimstone now, I win. I am basically the instant victor of the world, because Brimstone with Tammy's Head is just, it wins. You just win. Doesn't even matter what the rest of your build is. That's all you need to beat the game, basically, with any amount of experience, pretty much. It is so ridiculously good. I'm not gonna take that. Just gonna keep moving on. Definitely still hoping for that. Oh god, this room is awkward. Come on, go to the right. Die, and we move on. But yeah, I'm hoping for a good devil deal. So far, our devil deals have been a little bit lackluster, to say the least. But then again, we did get a really, really good run the last run, so there is that to consider as well. Greed? No, wow, okay. I'll take that. Everything else, again, not so great. But an extra soul heart is welcome to me. Don't need all those bombs. Might need some bombs here, but there we go. Really only need to destroy those skulls, I feel. Didn't really get anything out of it, but, you know, was worth the try, I suppose. This is a weird room. I don't think I've ever seen that room before. Very weirdly shaped. A lot of skulls, a lot of nothing. A lot of spikes, a lot of scary. Wow. Blackheart? Oh, man. I want them black hearts, yo, but they're not giving them to me. It makes me sad. I wish to not be sad, but the only thing you're giving me is cries. Makes me so... oh god, yes! Now we've won. Now we've won. Always take Bob's brain. Always take Bob's brain. Don't even think about it. It's the best item. I've said it so many times now that I'm committed to the joke. I have to take Bob's brain every time it appears now. Otherwise, I would be a liar. I don't want to be a liar. War. Well, we do have Bob's brain, so we've basically won. Let's see if we can... there we go. That's a lot of boom booms in his face. Liking that. And he's already off of his little horse. So all we need to worry about now is hit him a bunch of times. No devil deal. Haven't seen my item room yet, but... our time, though. Our time! I don't have time for this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Because I do want to see that item room before I leave. Their build is still not quite good enough, I feel. If we had gotten a devil deal, I would have just moved on, I think, because... okay, there we go. It's right here. That was barely not far enough away for me to get hit there, so good stuff. That was almost scary, but it worked out in the end. A lot of keys. Loving that trinket so much. Really? Really? I went back for that? That's just such a waste. Not even gonna destroy those fires either. Just gonna go. So, yeah, I have 2 minutes to beat the depths 2. Which is not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. That is so very unlikely. So let's see if there is a secret room over there. There's not. That's a shame. I mean, we still probably need to do another cane run after this at some point anyway, but I would have liked to have gotten it over and done with, but not every run is gonna go. Not every run is gonna go to the boss rush after all. That's just how it is. What's that? Change? God, that's also so good. I'd rather actually have that, believe it or not. Even though the credit card is really good, change can make everything good, really. Please move now. I got hit by one of those guys, and it actually hurts quite a lot when that happens, and it makes me sad. But I'm keeping in mind that the credit card is there, though. That is worth remembering. 'Cause that thing's too good to forget about. That thing's too lucrative to just leave behind. Nothing from these skulls. I have a lucky foot. I should be getting like a whole basket full of black hearts right now, but instead I just get a basket of sadness, which is incidentally also the name of my new album. Basket of Sadness. That would be a wonderful name for an album. Very sad, but you could like deliver every like disc in as like a basket shape, and that would be somehow good. God, it kind of reminds me of the I think it was like the Diddy Kong Racing soundtrack, which you know, makes sense that we talk about that while I'm playing this. But yeah, the Diddy Kong Racing soundtrack, I believe when that was released, it was like in the shape of like Diddy Kong. It was like really weird. It was like an actual CD, but it just in the shape of Diddy Kong, and it was really bizarre, and apparently it just broke like a whole bunch of like CD players. I feel like that's not real. But every time I look it up, it's like really? So it's like I need to look that up again after I'm done with this. I need to actually remember that I talked about this because it's really important to me. Get out of here. I'll take that. But yeah, like the Diddy Kong Racing soundtrack. What a thing. Suicide King. Ooh. That's a big no-no. So Suicide King. If I use this, I die. But then I do drop a whole bunch of items. And the only way that that's actually good is if I like have like the dead cat or something like something that can resurrect me. And seeing as I don't, I would just die, and that's not so great. That's not really what I want. Getting a lot of those cards right now, like the red ones, which is kind of cool, I suppose. But yeah, we've already passed 20 minutes, so I probably will slow down a bit from this point on. Try to not die. That's kind of my main concern right now. Everything else is secondary. Tempted. Very tempted. I have a full card. Oh, that's worth remembering as well, actually. What I could do is that I go to the Devil Deal, or I kill Mom, and then... Let's see. I kill Mom, then I fool out of the boss room, and then I take that one thing. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. That seems like hilarity. That seems like hilarity I can ensue, and that's good enough for me. It's a terrible idea, because it will just re-roll my entire build, and I have no idea what it's gonna be, but it seems like it could be kind of fun. Thanks, Bob. It would probably remove Bob's brain, which is very sad, obviously. We should probably have a little moment of silence before I get rid of Bob and his wonderful, wonderful brain. Oh, of course, the maze. I wasn't even aware of that. I don't think this might have actually been the first time it actually happened. But yeah, it's always sad to get rid of Bob's brain, obviously, but I'm willing to make this sacrifice for the sake of hilarity. That's good enough for me. So let's do it. Kind of shame I can't use my credit card now if we do get a Devil Deal, but whatever. That's fine. I'm willing to live with that. Even if it turns out to be a mistake, I will live with my mistake. Unless we get, like, Brimstone. If we get Brimstone in this Devil Deal, then I'll take it, but I won't re-roll my build. But pretty much any other item, it's like, whatever. Yeah, this is nothing. This is just junk. And nothing from that either. I don't want any of these items, so... Boop. There we go. Where did I put that card? Was this the one? Here it is. Here it is. I got it now. Don't worry, guys. I got this. Should I blow you guys up? I'm not sure that's a good idea. Might be. I mean, I might... there's not that many hearts on the floor. I'm just gonna blow these guys up. Screw them. Don't need them. Don't want them. Don't need those negative people in my life. I'm gonna give all my coins to this guy. He seems like he earned it. I can always, like, get some extra money from the donation machine as well. That's kind of pointless, but alright. Ooh, that's a little bit extra money right there. See, this guy is a little bit more generous. Now I can give him a little bit more coin. And the answer to that is very no. Oh yeah, I bought that thing that makes my bugs bigger. I was like, wow, my spiders are huge. Why did they grow so much? But that's because that's what that item does. That's why. Don't worry, guys. I know exactly what I'm doing. I don't always instantly forget what I'm doing half the time, but it happens frequently. Well, guess I'll get another coin. We can just keep going like this if you want, Mr. Beggar, but I'm not liking it so much. Was there anything cool over here? Maybe. And the answer to that is a very resounding no, but our spiders are hilarious right now. So there's that to consider as well. And maybe they'll drop something cool when the entire room is emptied, so, you know, it might be worthwhile. I'm going for the definite maybe reward over here. Is it good? Is it bad? And the answer to that, it's nothing. I found pals. Health up. Well, that's not bad, I suppose. Health up is generally appreciated. Kind of wish I got that before I left my devil deal, but oh well, that's fine. That's fine. What I'm gonna do is blow up a couple things. First of all, we're gonna blow up this little guy over there. And get 4 more coins to give to our friend over here. And after that, we're gonna take that bomb. Oh, hey, he left by himself. That was probably a good idea, otherwise he would have exploded, and that would have been a very sad day for Mr. Beggar. But he would have deserved it on account that I gave him so much money, and he gave me nothing in return. Somehow that's deserving. I'm not really sure how that works, but don't question my logic. It is always true. Now, where is the secret room? Is it over here? This seems like a good place for a secret room. What else seems like a good place for a secret room? This also seems like a good place for a secret room. Let's see if our secret room is over here. You know what else is a good place for a secret room? I'll have you know that this is quite a good place for a secret room. There we go, finally. 2 keys. The one thing I was running low on. Now we're ready. 18 keys might just be barely enough to open a lot of locked things. I don't remember what was in my shop. What was in my shop, Suicide King? I don't want you. I forget about you sometimes, but I don't want you that much. Oh, just junk. I bought everything else. Forgot about that. Gotta check it out when you're uncertain. Because otherwise, the badness is gonna happen. And I will open that before I re-roll everything. I would have liked if I could have like placed this Tammy's head somewhere, because it is a pretty decent item. It is actually like potentially really good, and it can do a lot of damage that way, but oh well, let's be gone. Alright, so we're looking pretty happy. Ooh, that's not bad looking. That's looking like pretty big tears right there. We're shooting pretty fast. We got some weird thing coming out of our face. I'm not actually sure what that thing is. Why do we have an antenna on our head? I'm not really sure what that is. Yeah, I don't know. Well, alright then. But yeah, it looks like we got something going on. This seems usable. I think we got this. Let's see if it actually deals damage. That's always the main question, I suppose. I mean, I could just look at the thing. Like at the little stat sheet over here. But oh, our damage is looking pretty good. It's pretty high. It seems to be higher than the actual sheet can show. Oh, and we got the Robo Baby thing as well that we can control. I wonder, do we have the Nod Leaf? Oh my god, I don't actually have the Nod Leaf. It's a miracle. I did not think that moment in my life would ever happen. I actually have not the Nod Leaf after re-rolling my entire build. The moment has finally come, and my life is now turned upside down. I don't know what to do with my life anymore, and I am scared, honestly. But yeah, we actually have some pretty decent items. We have the thing that's freezing enemies. That's always nice. We have a thing that charms enemies, which is, you know, interesting. We have pretty decent damage. We have pretty decent shot speed and tear rate and all that good stuff. And we also have a very shiny face, which I believe means that we have a chance that our heart drops are going to turn into soul heart drops, which is always appreciated. Obviously on hard mode that's not as valuable on account that there aren't as many heart drops, but still better than nothing. Still better than something that's completely unusable. So no, I'm not too bad, not too sad about the whole re-rolling my entire build thing. I'm never sad about that, honestly, unless it's like completely unusable, which rarely happens. There are instances, obviously, but this was not one of them. This was an instance where everything turned out to be pretty okay. Plus we still kept our credit card, because that's how the game works. Ranger up, sure. What's over here? A chest. How nice. I'm just glad we unlocked the parasite. Like, I'm just kind of glad to have that item again, because it's such a fun item. I'm hoping we can get that in a run sometime, because it can make for a lot of funs. And we got it now. Tears up. That's always appreciated when shooting fast. We always want to shoot slightly faster. And we still have a whole bunch of bombs left, so I might actually blow up some of these particular rocks in the hopes that we can get a soul heart out of any of these. So far, only scariness and a regular heart, but we got a soul heart out of that chest, so that's good enough for me. I will take soul hearts in all shapes and sizes from any container. I will always be pleased. There's a tinted rock over here. Like, I can never tell what the tinted rocks are on this floor. Every rock just looks the same to me, and I always get confused. So I'm just gonna put mine over there. Take that. Get an extra heart for our troubles. An extra heart for our troubles. Get hit by an enemy, which is very easy to dodge. Go me. Where is our boss? Our boss seems to be hiding this time around. I wonder if we have a goat head. That would be nice. I would... Oh god. There's that guy though. Also, we're spawning flies. Do we have the mulligan or something? I guess that might be a thing we have, which is not bad. Not bad. More flies we can spawn, the better. We're also spawning spiders still, I think. Unless they're still the spiders from that were just left, but that seems unlikely. There's a lot of spiders to still be around. Then again, they are not really trying to hit anything, so it's possible they are still the old spiders. I'm not sure. Is this an XL floor? It is. I wonder everything looks so weird. I don't know why it took me this long to realize, given that there's just an entire square of rooms to the right of me, but, you know, I don't know about these things. I don't know what I'm doing. Shut up, you guys. No one has to know. No one has to know. No one has to know. Let's just move on. Let's just ignore what I just said and just move on. Try not to step into that creep over there. Range up. And try to find our bosses. They have to be somewhere around here. We've been walking around for so long. Surely we're going to find something cool somewhere along these lines. Somewhere in this direction, coolness is waiting for us, and we will find it. We are the finders of the cool, and if we can't find the cool, then no one will be groovy. And that would be a problem. That would actually be a real life-threatening situation. If all the groove was gone, who would be left to dance? That is not even a question, but it's worth asking. Yes. Yeah, let's just keep going. I'm guessing it has to be in this direction. We've been walking for so long. But then again, like XL floors, they have weird rules about where things are and where they aren't. Also, it seems that when an enemy is charmed and frozen, it still moves sometimes. I think that's what's going on there, because it looked frozen, but then it was also charmed, and then it just sort of still wiggled towards the enemy. It was very weird looking. I guess a charmed enemy just doesn't care about being frozen, which is fair enough. It might actually just be confused as well. Because I think we have something that freezes enemies, but we also have something that confuses enemies, like the concussion shot thing. So there's that. So there's that. So there's that. Can we get this guy to get out? There we go. Oh, God, where are you hiding? Are we gonna clear out this entire floor before we finally reach the boss here? I just realized we're not gonna get a devil deal. Oh, God, I just realized we're not gonna get a devil deal. I should not have picked that up immediately because this is the only rune we have unlocked. That's sad. So yeah, that credit card is useless. That's kind of sad because that would have actually been quite nice to use. Should have used that, didn't. Mistake. Mistakes were made, but yeah, if it's an XL floor, it will, like, if it's an XL womb, you will always just end up with the devil deal that takes you to the Sheol. So And that's that, I guess. Sad. So sad. But we're not going to find any more stores. I mean, if we find, like, the thing that allows us to carry 2 cards and we somehow also get a Joker card, that would make it work, but that's not going to happen. That is just... I think that's actually impossible. So, let's not hope for that. Wow, Blackheart from that. That's weird. Okay, well, I guess I'll just place a bob over here, and I'll place a bob over here, and double my bobbage. Look at how many bobs I have now. Wow. Let's kill some bosses. Mr. Fred. Didn't expect to see you here, but here you are. Robo baby. Get him. Yeah. You do it. Go get him. Okay, this is taking too long. But, you know, you get the idea what the Robo Baby does. Now there's a whole bunch of blood there, so I don't want to deal with that area anymore. I'll just wait. I could have just shot diagonally by just moving a bit, but I could also just wait forever. That's also a pretty good strategy. Like, he can't actually do anything like this if I do this. Like, he will not hit me, and it's just kind of sad. Like, the boss is just kind of a sad guy. Feel kind of bad for him. Actually, ooh, Change Rune is being a pal. Giving us a little bit of extra damage with that magic mushroom, destroying these eyes with relative ease. And we will destroy Madam Mom's Heart. Guy, it lives. That's the name. The name is It Lives. But that name sounds awkward when you actually say it out loud. So we're going with Miss Mom Guy. I don't even know anymore. Let's just go. Crystal Maze. Will it help us? Will it confuse us? Oh, it will confuse us. But will it confuse us a lot or only a little? Those are the questions you should be asking. No secret rooms for us to stay. Makes me sad, but like we got a build that can very easily take care of what we got going on. 2 haunts, no problem. 2 haunts more like 2 easy peasies because we're just too strong. We're freezing these haunts and they're like, whoa, I can't do anything about my current living situation. And I'm like, yeah. So I got that going for me. Yeah, God, our build is, like, the re-rolling was definitely the good call, I think. I think we're doing a lot more damage. A lot of junk. Don't know what that pill does, but we're killing a lot of dudes really quickly. If that's telepills, that would be neat. Now just leave. Range down. That's not telepills at all. Puberty, that's not telepills. At least we got some extra hairs while fighting these guys. Very important. If you have extra hairs, you can deal more damage. That is a lie. But wouldn't it be great if it were true? Still curious about that antenna that's coming out of my face, though. I'm still not quite sure what that actually is, but fair enough, I suppose. Not gonna worry about it too much. So far, it only seems to be helping us in some way, shape, or form. I feel mentally revived by having that item with me. Mentally revived. Would have been nice if we could actually go to the chest with this build, though, because our build is, definitely up for winning, and we could have opened a whole bunch of chests. Would have been great. Everything would have been peachy. I'd be so happy. I would probably do a little dance out of sheer happiness. But alas, we cannot live this life this day unless we get lucky with black markets again. And I feel like since it's already happened twice in the span of 20 runs, that's not gonna happen again. But I am gonna keep trying. I'm gonna keep trying until I get them all. I want to get to the chest so bad. Look at how good this build is. It's just destroying everyone right now. Place some bombs. Get some cards. Justice. Even with all these red hearts and things, we don't even have, the Polaroid, which is always helpful, but... the blue baby, the boss, is just really easy. It's probably one of the easier bosses, final bosses. Probably a lot harder than the lamb, honestly, because he can be a little bit unpredictable with his attacks, but the blue baby is just really easy, in my opinion. Especially with a build like this. And it would just be nice if we were able to fight him, but... I guess we're just gonna have to do another cane run. We were gonna have to do another cane run regardless, like I said, because... Oops. Because we still need to do the boss rush. But still, it would be nice to have it over and done with. Then I could just do whatever I want. Because I don't actually remember if I ever killed the lamb with Cain. I don't actually remember. And it would be good if I remembered, because then I would have a more clear assessment. I could just, like do the exit to main menu thing and just look at it, but I don't really need to know that information that badly right now. It's not like we can actually do anything with that information right now, so it doesn't even matter in that regard, but it would just be nice to know. It would just be nice to know. But until then, we're just gonna keep destroying our friends. I guess they're not very friendly friends in this time, but they still seem pretty nice. They don't seem like the worst guys I've ever seen. I've seen worse people than these guys. Like, at least these guys are just letting us pass through. Other people would be a lot more abrasive about the whole situation, and that would have been very rude, and I would have been sad. Oh, so sad. Where is that secret room, though? There we go. It's Greed again. We already fought your friends, but here you are again. Let's do it. Let's blow up some rocks again. Find them black markets. Live to see another day. Can we do it? Only one way to find out. We're running out of rocks to blow up and out of bombs to use. At least we're going through that door repeatedly thanks to Curse of the Maze. But yeah, this run is over. Like, the freezing effect against Isaac is also like super good as well, because he'll just stand there and soak up damage. It's lovely. I'm not even gonna avoid things anymore. I'm just gonna like hang out, shoot him a bunch of times, and laugh as he lands in my holy water. The worst trinket, or the worst item pretty much in the game, but didn't actually expect him to dodge those beams there, but I did, and that's wonderful. Well, that's Isaac dead. Let's see if we can, is there any rooms we haven't explored yet? There's one. You never know. It might just lead to that wonderful, wonderful chest. I would be very appreciative. I'm not gonna blow up these rocks yet. Not yet. I'm gonna look at this little room over here first. And it does appear that we can blow up the last remaining rocks on this floor, so that's nice. 4 bombs over here, 4 bombs in a room before it. And if there's no black market, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry wonderful tears, just like Isaac cries many tears every day. And I can already feel the tears streaming over my little face. And they are sad this day. Oh, I actually managed to do that without taking damage. I'm sort of proud of myself because I'm pretty bad at doing that. I don't know why I'm giving this beggar any money, but I feel like he deserves some. He's just been hanging out in the midst of just a whole bunch of spikes, and it seems like he isn't really having the best day. So let's just give him some money. Like, make him feel a little bit better. I don't know what I'm hoping for here. Maybe something which will inexplicably spawn some pills which will teleport me to a magical room, which will then send me to a place where I can go to the chest, but it does appear not. At least we finished another run. We have killed Isaac with Cane, which unlocks the coin bag, which is a thing. And we got the Polaroid. Now, we have what we need to go to the chest every single time. And that means we got some work to do. We can finally actually do some Azazel runs, actually, because I really want to do as little of those as possible. And now that we have both the negative and the Polaroid, we can do those and have that over and done with as quickly as possible. Might be what I do next. I might do some challenges. Still a lot of challenges left, obviously. But we will see that next time. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.